Computer Essentials folks, welcome back. Today is Monday, May 11th, and this is your last assignment for the class, period. Almost done. So what we're doing is we are creating an alternative presentation tool. You've done stuff with PowerPoint and Google Slides and maybe even done some websites and sorts of other things, but there's other tools that are out there, you know, beyond Prezi and beyond Animoto and all sorts of different things. And that tool is called Sway. So Sway is a tool that's owned by Microsoft, and it is somewhere between a website and a slides, and there's animation sliders and all sorts. It's like all sorts of mishmash of things. You throw them together and you got this thing that's called Sway, which is sort of a silly name, but it's kind of a cool tool. So I wanted to be able to demonstrate some alternatives for you all to make some presentations in, and how that's going to work. So let's go back to the directions. You'll find that you're watching this instruction. You're going to log into Sway. When you get to Sway, let me switch screens here. You're going to need to click on Sign In. Okay, so this is the Sway homepage from sway.office.com. You're going to click on Sign In, and then you're going to need to click on Create an Account and use your school email. So first name dot last name at nfdlschools.org. And then for your password, oh, Gertie's awake now. And then for your password, use your school password, so your 5-digit number, NFDL. That will, first off, it's safe to use that. And secondly, then it's one less thing you have to memorize for this project. And if you come back to it, you'll know it's always tied to that one. Okay. You may, if it asks you to, are you with an enterprise or personal, use the personal account. Tell them that you're personal, and then if it has you authenticate it or confirm with a text message or whatever, just do what you got to do to get that taken care of. If you have any questions getting your account set up, let me know. Once you get logged in, you'll be to this home page. You'll notice that you can click on Create New. There are tutorials up here in the corner. You can start from a topic or from a document. There's some templates that are down here you can work with, some really cool sort of layout templates and stuff. You can even get inspired by some other ones that are down there. So go through and click through and see how those sort of things work. Otherwise, let's say that if we start from a topic, I'm going to type in mountain biking, something that would be fun to do. And it's going to get it set up. So you'll notice that you've got things that are called cards, and each of these cards are going to sort of like your title cards and the content and those sort of things, so things that you'd put in there. So you can sort of break it down by slides, and what I even put in there was biking, and it went into the internet and found all sorts of resources. Now you can swap these out, so if I want to click on here and I want to change the details and add different things, I can do all that. I can change it to bullets and things. Watch those tutorials, it'll sort of walk you through. Breaks down different sections about equipment, whatever the category is, whatever that may be. You can choose whatever topic you want. Wants to be on travel, food, a movie or a game, or whatever you want. I'm more concerned about the technology than the topic. So you can sort of go through and break that down. And then once you get it set up, then you can play with beyond the storyline. Then you've got your design of how this is all organized. You can see that it's much different. If I click here, you can sort of break down and dig through there and different things. So there's lots going on. When I click on play it, this is what that final project automatically is made for me to look like. You can see that things slide in. This is sort of a slideshow that I can navigate them through. I can close this. When I get down to here on equipment, it's got some information along with resources for the footnotes, different risks, and all sorts of other things. So, and then your sources are listed there at the bottom. So there's lots of cool stuff that you can sort of get through and work on to create this. And this is just a nice self-guided tool or a professional tool, however you want to do that. So let's go back to edit. Let's go through and take a look at what you need to put in this. So again, the topic is sort of up to you. If you, whatever you want to do, if it's music or sports or a trip or a hobby or a band or whatever the case may be. You choose. You can either choose from scratch, create from scratch, or you can use that, start from a template, however you want to do it. I'm looking for a minimum of 6 cards or slides, subject sections, right? related video, so get some videos embedded, at least one video that's embedded in that. A comparison slider of images, so you can, what's a good example would be like a before and after. You slide sort of like, here's what it looked like before, here's what it looks like after, historical perspective versus current. You see those a lot in like home remodeling things, things like that. A text about the topic, like historical information, how to, fan details, etc. Don't forget to get your gallery and slideshow, a bunch of pictures, get some really nice ones. Get your high resolution pictures from Google Images. Make sure they're not grainy or pixelated. Go to Unsplash or Pexels and get some images, however you want to do that, and then have your sources cited at the bottom with those footnotes like we told you. Then, and that's not it, when you're done with that, then you're going to actually record yourself just like I'm recording this video. So we're going to do two tools with this. You're going to turn in your Sway, which is the actual video, the presentation. And then you're going to use the tool called Screencastify, which is the tool that I'm using to make this video you're watching now. Screencastify is a Chrome extension. You can just click on, I already turned it in, but yours would say add to Chrome. We've tested and it works. You can create your video and then it walks through. How do you use Screencastify? I've made you a video. So this is also linked in here as well. So this is actually something I sent out to all the teachers last week, but this is something you guys can use as well. This video will demonstrate all the different tools of how to use Screencastify. So when you're done, you're going to have this Sway project created, and then you're going to record yourself, and your video needs to be 5 minutes or less. Your Sway videos, because you've got the free version, are limited. Your Screencastify videos are limited to 5 minutes or less, so make sure it's like 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes at the most, but don't go over 5 minutes. When you're done, turn that in to me. Okay, so you're going to turn in both the Sway, and the video of you presenting the Sway. So you're going to do a presentation of this via video. So Screencastify, knowing that you guys are computer experts, I wanted you to be able to demonstrate how to do an alternative presentation and present it remotely. So these are good tools that people are all of a sudden now, because we're all learning from home, having to figure out the hard way. So let's practice with this. So when you're done with your video through Screencastify, and watch my video so it'll show you how to do that. Either you can share it to Google Drive, so your video will automatically save to Google Drive when you're done. You can share it that way and turn it in. You can upload it to YouTube if you want, or you can download the video as an MP4 and turn it in that way. And then when you're done, turn in both the Sway and the video, okay? Everything you need is here. If you have any questions, reach out to me and we can do a meet real quick and I can get you started and working in the right direction. But please have this done by next Thursday, May 21st. So I'm giving you about a week and a half to get this done, because by the time you do that, I just want to make sure you have the time to do it and dedicate it to it. And then when you're done, you're done. And if you crank it out early, you are done early. So please have this done by May 21st. This is your last project and assignment. Make it good. It's worth a fair amount of points, so don't blow it. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Otherwise, have a good day. I'll check in often on your progress.